Hey y'all, welcome back. So we are getting ready to head inside of Dollar General so we can do our 5 off of 25 scenario video. So if you're new to my channel, I teach you how to save tons of money from couponing, and on Saturdays Dollar General has a 5 off of a $25 purchase digital coupon, or you can find the paper version at the bottom of your receipt, but those coupons are only valid on Saturday. So I'm going to give you some all digital deals that you can do for this Saturday so you can utilize that 5 off of 25 coupons. So a great time to maximize your savings and not pay full price. So let's head inside of here. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and be sure to click the link down in the description box or head over to my website, heyimd.com. If you are struggling with couponing, I do have a couponing is hard crash course, so definitely check that out. Limited time only. It's only $19.99, normally $49.99, but it does include a 45-minute crash course of how you can minimize your struggles of couponing so you can maximize your savings. And for you purchasing the crash course, you'll also be able to get exclusive access to my private Facebook couponing group, and I'll also throw in my $20 value beginner friendly cheat sheet guide. So a great bundle to have for only $19.99 before the price goes back up to $49.99. So again, if you feel like you're struggling at couponing and you just wants a quick crash course, this is definitely for you. So again, click the link down in the description box, or you can always head over to my website, heyimd.com, to get started. So y'all, let's head inside of Dollar General so we can maximize our savings and not pay full price. All right, y'all, so we do have a $4 digital for like the big disposable razors. So again, always, like I always say, cater the deals to your need. There's several different ones you can pick from. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this $5 one though, so that way when I use that $4 digital, all I'm left to pay is $1. But remember, that's at least $5 helping us reach that $25 limit we need to be at to get that additional $5 off. So a great filler item, because that's $5 helping you to get to 25, and you have a high value coupon at $4. But again, always cater it to your need. If maybe you want some of the more expensive ones, so just keep that in mind. Or if you get into a situation where you're coming up with your 5 off of 25 and you're a little bit short of $25, you could always get like a more expensive razors to help you meet that threshold. Now, a great filler item, especially if you're like $1 short or a little bit short of $25, you may want to add in this travel size crest scope for $1, and then we have $1 digital that it is attaching to. So another great filler item to help you get to $25. Now, a great filler item, oh, look at here, look at that. I was gonna say we have a 3 off of 2 digital coupon for like the Oral-B and Crest, and it's attaching to some of the $1 like toothbrushes and some of the $1 toothpaste. So if you saw my haul video from last week, then you know I was able to get some of the $1 toothpaste. But always scan, because there's several different $1 ones and it only attaches to certain ones. So just keep that in mind. But I was gonna say I was gonna pick up this, but they only had one. But then I looked up here and I see another one. So this is definitely a great filler item, because this would be $2, but with that $3 coupon, that's going to give us $1 in overage. And then that $1 in overage can help reduce our out-of-pocket expense. So a great time to get stocked up on some essential items and to get it for free. Now, remember, if you don't want to do a full 5 off of 25, you don't have to. Like if you just wanted to come into Dollar General today, pick up these 2 free toothbrushes, you could. But I like to maximize my savings, especially if I know I'm going to get a lot of items anyway. Why not combine it into a 5 off of 25? So I'm going to go ahead and get this, but remember, you can get the toothbrushes if you prefer. And I think we do have a separate $2 digital for the toothpaste. If maybe your store has like the $1 toothpaste, you could pick up 3 of them, use the 3 off of 2 for 2, and then a $2 digital for the other. Or pick up 2 toothbrushes, use the 3 off of 2, and then use the $2 digital for the other $1 toothpaste. So always cater it to your need, but a great time to get some freebie oral care. Now, I did want to mention, if you are in need of diapers, we have a $2 digital coupon for like the Huggies, and they're priced at $9.95. But y'all, on IBOTTA, we do have a rebate giving back $2 in cash for select Huggies. I believe it may be like the 32 count or higher, but a great time to maximize your savings from using rebate apps like IBOTTA, because it's a free cashback app that you get offers for cashback. And a lot of times they have additional bonuses where if you reach like 10 offers, they'll give you like $3. It varies by account, but a great app to have. And then if you use my referral code, you'll actually get $10 after submitting your first receipt and offer, and I'll get something as well. So something to think about. And like I said in my workshop, y'all, definitely something to think about to maximize your savings even more. If you know you're going to get something anyway, always check those rebate apps, which you can use in conjunction with like the digital coupons. So that's how you maximize your savings even more. So yeah, just an update. I did scan some of these diapers just to see if the $2 rebate was going to attach on IBOTTA, and it isn't attaching. I even tried this one because it technically has 38 in it, and the rebate says 32 count or higher, but it wasn't even attaching to this one. It is attaching to these though, which are like $25. But again, if you know you're going to come in here anyway, you could pick up this for $25, use that 5 off of 25 coupon, which is valid only on Saturday, so you would have to do this on Saturday. Use that 5 off of 25 coupon along with that $2 digital, submit your receipt to IBOTTA for $2 back. And again, a goal is not to pay full price, because if you want to come in here anyway, you could at least save an additional $9 from using coupons that you can find on your Dollar General app and the IBOTTA app. So something to think about. Now, y'all comment below if you still have that 5 off of $20 General Gain digital. I definitely stocked up last week, but on some of my accounts, I still have it. So I am going to give you all some scenarios that you can utilize to take advantage of a saving additional $5 for getting at least $20 in Gain products. But always scan your items so you can make sure that the product you're picking up is attaching to that coupon. So we have a $1 digital for the Swiffer products, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of the Gain scented ones so that way I can give you all a scenario with the 5 off of 20 Gain. So always cater it to your need. There's several products you can pick from. Maybe you want like the Swiffer dusters, maybe you want the wet cloths. I'm going to get the wet jet at $6.75 and use that $1 digital coupon. And then we do have several different digitals for like the Lysol, and we even have rebates on IBOTTA for like 75 cents, I believe, or 50 cents back. So another option that you may want to factor into your deal. And then I may factor this in because it looks like this week these wipes are $3.75, normally $5.50. And I think the coupon we have on our app is for 50 cents or like $1 off of 2. But again, I think we have rebates on IBOTTA. And then we also, I know in my live, one of you all said that you wanted a deal on Pine Sol. So I know we have $1 back cash back on IBOTTA for the Pine Sol. And I think we have $1 digital as well. But again, always cater it to your need. There's several different products, of course, you can pick from if you are in need of cleaning products. And then remember, when you factor it into your 5 off of 25, you save even more. So just an update, we do have a 75-cent cashback offer on IBOTTA, but I noticed that these, I scanned all 3 of these scents and none of those are attaching, but it looks like it's the lemon and lime one. So if you can find that, then you may want to factor that in, but I don't see where my store has it from the ones that I scanned. Now, you know it wouldn't be a Gain deal without some laundry care, but I am going to, of course, do more than just Gain scenarios. So before we get into that, let's go ahead and talk about the Tide. So those who like Tide, you can do this several different ways. We have some of the Tides priced at $9.95, which are like these 69 fluid ounce liquids, or you can get the 23 count like pods. They're $9.95, and we have a $2 digital. And then we have a separate $1 digital that works for like the smaller Tide pods and Tide liquids, which are $5.50. So you could also do that. Or if you want the big boy Tides at $15.95, whether it's the liquid or the pods, you could get that also and use a $3 digital. So always cater it to your need. And then for the Gain, we have several different digitals. So we have a $3 digital that also works for like the larger Gains at $15.95, whether you get the liquid, whether you get the flings, or whether you get the firework beads. So you can use the $3 digital. They're all priced at $15.95. Then we have 2 separate $1 digitals. One of those $1 digitals works for the Gain products at $4.50. So whether you get the fabric softener, whether you get the dryer sheets, whether you get the firework beads, if your store carries the ones, it would be the smaller ones. Or you could even get like the Gain flings at $4.50, or like the detergent, the powder detergent at $4.50. And then we have a separate $1 digital that works for like the Gain liquid at $5.50. So again, when you're coming up with your scenario to spend at least $20 in Gain products, you want to be at least $20, but always cater it to how what you need. Because if you're a little bit short, you could add in some of these $2 gain items, or check your dollar aisle for like some of the dollar gain products. But always make sure you're scanning, because y'all know in the past some of those dollar gain items don't always attach to the like 5 off of 20 or the 5 off of 30 gain. So always cater it to your need. All right, y'all. Now again, always cater it to your need. And then when I come up with the totals, if you have like a higher value coupon or a lower value coupon, just adjust your price accordingly. But we do have digitals for like the Downy products priced at $5. And I noticed that when I scan like the fabric softener at $5, I have a $1 digital and I have an older digital for $1.50 off. So that could be an alternative too if you know you need fabric softener. And then those who may have those high value gain product coupons for the products that are priced at like $7.50. On some of my accounts, I have a $2.50 digital that works for the $7.50 like gain fabric softener. I also have a separate one that works for the $7.50 gain firework beads, and it's $2.50. And then I have another $2.50 digital that works for the gain dryer sheets at $7.50. So when you're coming up with your gain scenario or your deals in general, keep that in mind. Look at what coupons you have, but I know those coupons vary by account. So I may just pick up this gain product at $7.50, but remember, if you don't have that $2.50 digital, then you may want to add in some of the cheaper gains at $4.50 or like $5.50 and use those separate dollar digitals. And those $2 digitals we have for like the Tides at $9.95, they also work for like the bounce dryer sheets if maybe you know you needed bounce dryer sheets. So keep that in mind. We also have like a $1 digital and a $1.25 digital that works for like the Snuggle. The $1.25 digital works for like these smaller Snuggle dryer sheets if you want to factor that in. But again, always cater it to your need. Check your accounts, because we have tons of digitals. I just typically just make scenarios just based off of what I feel like is convenient. But remember, cater it to your need. We even have digitals for Arm & Hammer if maybe you want the Arm & Hammer at $6.35. And then when you're coming up with your gain deal, remember you can use like Febreze products, and I know we have digitals for those, like especially like the small spaces and like the car clips. I know we have like $2.30 digitals, and they're normally like $3.25. So something to think about again when you are coming up with your deals. And then like I did in my scenarios video, I think either last week or 2 weeks ago, we still have digitals for like the finished products, and we have cashback IBOTTA rebates. So scan your items on both the Dollar General app and the IBOTTA app so you can see what is attaching. But if this is something you use, you definitely may want to factor it in, especially if this is something you're going to buy anyway. Now, y'all, I was really hoping my store had some Angel Soft. Normally, it's priced at like $5.95, and I noticed we have a $1 digital, and I checked my IBOTTA account, and we have $1 cash back, y'all. So you could essentially get a pack of Angel Soft tissue for like $3.95. But remember, it would be even cheaper once you factor in your additional savings from the 5 off of 25. So I think for the sake of the video, I think I may just add in this one right here, because it normally looks similar, but you want to make sure you grab like the actual correct Angel Soft tissue. Now, y'all, I did want to just give you an update. I went ahead and scanned these Febreze Gain Scented car clip, and it's not attaching to that 5 off of 20 gain, but it is attaching to that $2.30 digital coupon that we have for the Febreze car clips. So this is why it's crucial to make sure you're scanning your items, because they don't all, that 5 off of 20 doesn't always attach to all the Gain products. Now, you don't have to get the Gain Scented. If you knew you wanted more expensive ones, you could get that. If you saw my scenario video from last week, you know that that $2 digital we have for the Febreze and that $2.30 car clip Febreze coupon was attaching to like one of the ones at $3. So something to think about. I think I'm still going to factor it in though, but just not into my Gain scenario. And so that $2 Unstoppable digital that I was talking about, it actually works for these sprays too at $4. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of these. Now, if you did want like this Unstoppable Touch fabric spray up here at $5, you could get that as well, because that $2 digital does work for that. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of these extra laundry detergents this week priced at $5.50, and we do have a $1 digital coupon. All right, y'all, I went ahead and picked up this Excedrin at $4.95, and we have a $1.50 digital. Now, we do have other digitals for like Aleve and like Advil, but they are a little more expensive. So just keep that in mind and always cater the deal to your need. So I went ahead and picked up this this Colgate toothpaste at $2.95, and we have a 5 off of 3 digital and a $2 digital that is attaching. But I noticed that it's not attaching, like that $2 digital isn't attaching to like a lot of the ones at $2.95. Like I scanned those two, and the $2 digital wasn't attaching, only the 5 off of 3. So if you are trying to look for a great filler item, this could be one. Again, it's $2.95, and we have that $2 digital. And then I went ahead and just picked up this Crest toothpaste at $3.35, and then we have that separate $2 digital. But because that $2 digital and that 3 off of 2 digital is attaching to this Crest toothpaste, if you plan on doing the deal using the dollar like toothpaste or the dollar toothbrushes, you want to have the cashier scan those first, so that way that 3 off of 2 attaches to that, and then the $2 digital will attach to the toothpaste. And then remember, when it comes to overage, it doesn't work at self-checkout, so just keep that in mind if you are planning on using like the 3 off of 2 digital coupon for overage. It's not going to work at self-checkout, so make sure you do it at an actual register. And we do have a 75-cent digital for the Glad like clean wrap, like the plastic wrap, and it's priced at $3.75 at my store, but we have a 75-cent digital coupon, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of those and get it added to my cart. And then remember, y'all, Dollar General does sell food, so y'all let me know if y'all want me to incorporate more food deals. Like I always say, cater it to your need, because a lot of times we have good deals on like cereal and like beverages, so always keep that in mind. If maybe you don't always want laundry care, check what digitals you have for food and get that factored in instead, because if you're gonna buy food anyway, you might want to factor it into your 5 off of 25 scenario. All right, y'all, here's a simple deal, especially if you know you need Tide. Pick up the Tide at $15.95, use that $3 digital. Pick up the Tide liquid at $9.95, use that separate $2 digital. This totals you $25.90. After your 5 off of 25 digital comes off and all of your other digital coupons come off, at the register we would just pay $15.90. And remember, the big Tide alone is $15.95. So a great way to maximize your savings from using all digital coupons that you can find on your Dollar General app. Now remember, if you didn't want liquid, you can get the Tide Pods. So substitute it for the Tide Pods if you prefer the Tide Pods, and the price will still come out to be the same. Now here's another deal you could do. You want to pick up the Correct Angel Soft Tissue. I just picked up this one for the sake of the video, and it's priced at $5.95. We have that $1 digital. And then pick up the Tide Liquid or the Pods at $9.95. Use the $2 digital. Pick up the Tide Liquid or the Pods at $5.50. Use the $1 digital. And then pick up the Unstoppable Spray at $4, or you can get like the small spaces if you prefer, or like the car clips. We get the one at $4 and use that $2 digital. So this totals you $25.40. After your 5 off of 25 digital comes off, along with all of our other digital coupons, at the register, we would pay just $14.40. But then remember, we're going to submit our receipt to IBOTTA and get back $1 back for the Angel Soft. So again, if you're new to IBOTTA and you use my referral code, you're going to get $10 after submitting your first receipt and offer. So that could definitely be something that you think about, because that's at least $10 that could go towards this as well. So a great way to maximize your savings and not pay full price. And remember, if you did want the pods instead of the liquid, you can do that instead. And then y'all, for this scenario, pick up the Correct Angel Soft $5.95, clip the $1 digital. Pick up the Extra at $5.50, use the $1 digital. Pick up the Downy fabric softener at $5, use the $1 digital. Or remember, if you had a $1.50 digital, use that. Your out of pocket would be 50 cents cheaper. Pick up the Unstoppable Spray at $4, use the $2 digital. And then pick up the Excedrin medicine at $4.95, use that $1.50 digital. So this scenario totals you $25.40, but then after our 5 off of 25 digital comes off, so don't forget to clip that, or if you're using the paper coupon, after all of those coupons come off and our digital coupons come off, at the register we would pay $13.90. But then remember, we're going to submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1 back for the Angel Soft, making this just $12.90. Now let me show you another way you could do the deal and come out cheaper. Now this would be a cheaper way to do the deal, taking away the Downy fabric softener and adding in the big razor at $5 and clipping the $4 digital. And then you would end up paying this would still total you $25.40, but then after all of your coupons come off, you would end up paying just $10.90 at the register. And then when you submit your receipt to IBOTTA for the $1 back, this would be just $9.90, y'all. And then remember, if you didn't want the extra, it's $5.50, but if maybe you wanted the Tide liquid instead, or remember, you could get the Tide Pods and this would still come out to be the same, since this is also $5.50 and we have the $1 digital. Or if you know you are a game person, then you may want to do the deal like this. So always cater it to your need. And then if you know you maybe want the game flings, you could do it like this, and your out-of-pocket would actually be a little cheaper. And then if you're a little bit short, you could add in like the crest scope. And then this should probably end up being like $8.90 because that's $4.50. We have $1 digital, and then that's $1, and we have $1 digital. So now that's at least $2 we're getting off. So this would actually, you would end up paying $9.90 at the register. And then when you submit your receipt to IBOTTA for $1 back, that will end up making this just $8.90. All right, y'all, here's a deal you could do. Pick up 2 of the Oral-B toothbrushes, use that 3 off of 2 digital. Pick up the Crest toothpaste at $3.35, use that $2 digital. Pick up the Gain liquid at $5.50, use the $1 digital. Pick up the Big Razor at $5, use the $4 digital. Pick up the Gain flings at $4.50, use that $1 digital. And then pick up the Febreze Small Spaces, the twin pack at $5.50, use that $2.30 digital. Now, before I go over the total, make sure the cashier rings up the $1 toothbrushes first, so the 3 off of 2 digital will attach to that, and then the $2 digital will attach to the Crest. Because if you ring up the Crest first, that and then the toothbrush, then the 3 off of 2 may attach to the toothpaste and then one of the toothbrushes, and then the other $2 digital won't come off. And then remember, if you didn't want the Gain liquid at $5.50, a great substitute could definitely be the Tide liquid at $5.50. The dryer sheets, the pods at $5.50, or if you wanted maybe the Angel Soft at $5.95, because we all have like $1 digitals and they're like similar in price. So just keep that in mind when you're coming up with your deal. Or you may even want to do like the Downy fabric softener or something like that. And then for the Gain flings, if you didn't want the Gain flings, you could also get like the fabric softener at $4.50. You could even get the dryer sheets at $4.50, or like those beads. So just keep that in mind. If this is not like what you would want, always cater it to your need. But this right here totals me $25.85. So after my 5 off of 25 digital comes off, along with all of my other coupons, this would be $7.55 before tax, y'all, for all of these items. And again, always cater it to your need, because let's say your store doesn't have the $1 toothbrushes. Let me show you another way you could switch your deal around. So you could take away the toothbrushes and like the Crest toothpaste, add in the Unstoppable spray at $4, use the $2 digital, add in the Crest scope at $1, use that $1 digital. This would total you $25.50. And then after all of our coupons come off, including our 5 off of 25, this would end up being just $9.20. Now, another way you could do the deal, if you didn't need the Unstoppable touch spray, you could switch it for the Pine Saw, which is also $4. But your out-of-pocket would end up being like $2 higher. But remember, we have a $1 cashback rebate from IBOTTA, giving back $1 back. So you would end up paying like $11.20 at the register, submitting your receipt to IBOTTA for $1 back, making this just $10.20. So another way you could switch your deal around. You could even do it like this, and instead of the like Unstoppable spray or the Pine Saw, adding in the Glad cling wrap at $3.75 and clipping the 75-cent digital. This totals you $25.25, but you end up paying just $10.20 after all of our digital coupons come off. And remember, you can always get maybe a more expensive big razor if maybe your store doesn't have the Crest. Or if you want the fabric softener, you can get the fabric softener. Or maybe you're a Tide person, you may want to substitute the Gain for the Tide at $5.50 since it's the same price. So again, always cater it to your need. Now y'all, this is an amazing deal in my opinion. So you want to pick up the Gain liquid at $15.95, or remember, you can get the pods, you can even get the firework beads. Use the $3 digital. And then I picked up the Gain flings at $4.50. I'm gonna use a $1 digital. But remember, you could get the dryer sheets at $4.50, the firework beads, or even the fabric softener. So again, cater it to your need. But this is at least $20.45 worth of Gain products. So I'll be able to use that 5 off of 20 Gain. But remember, I also want to use the 5 off of 25. So I added in the Crest toothpaste at $3.35. I use a $2 digital. I added in 2 of the Oral-B toothbrushes. I'm gonna use that 3 off of 2 digital. So this right here totals me $25.80. And then after all of my digital coupons come off, so that 5 off of 25, the 5 off of 20 gain, and then all those other digital coupons, this should end up being just $6.80, y'all. And y'all know this is $15.95. So a great all digital deal for this Saturday only at Dollar General. And just to kind of show you what it would look like if you decided to do it like this. So always cater it to your need. Now you can even do it like this. Take away the game flings, add in the game power blast at $4.75. No coupons for that. But if you did the deal like this, you would end up paying like $8.80. So something else to think about. Now a cheaper way that you could do the deal, because if you add in this game blast at $4.75, you could just take away, well, you may want to keep that because it give you overage. But I'll say if you don't have that in your store, if you take these away, we're only like $1 short of 25. So you could just add in like the crest scope. So let me show y'all how that would look and how much that would be. So this would be $25.05. And then after all of your digital coupons come off, so again, the 5 off of 25, the 5 off of 30 gain, the 5 off of 20 gain, and the 5 off of 25, this would be $9.05. So if you know you need dish soap, then you may want to do it like this. But like I always say, cater the deals to your need. Now here's another great deal you could do using that 5 off of 20 gain. Pick up the Gain liquid detergent at $15.95. Use the $3 digital. Pick up the Swiffer Gain at $6.75. Use the $1 digital. And this is like $22.70 worth of Gain products. And then I added in the Colgate at $2.95. I'm gonna use a $2 digital coupon. So this scenario totals you $25.65. But then after our 5 off of 25 and our 5 off of 20 gain comes off, we end up paying just $9.65 before tax. And remember, again, the big thing of Gain is $15.95. So again, always cater it to your need. There's tons of ways you can do your Gain scenario. If your store does have like the Gain scented like small spaces, you may want to add that in at $5.50 because we have that $2.30 digital. So again, always cater it to your need. Now this isn't Gain scented, so it's not going to work for this. So of course you want to make sure you're scanning your items on your Dollar General app. Now you can even do the deal like this if you prefer. Taking away the Colgate, added in the $1 Orbi toothbrushes, adding in 2 of those using the 3 off of 2 digital, and then adding in the $1 Crest scope at $1 and then using the $1 digital. So if you end up doing a deal like this, this totals you $25.70, but then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $7.70 before tax. And the Swiffer alone was $6.75, y'all. So this is a great way that you can switch your deal around based off of your store's inventory. Now you could even do it like this, taking away the toothbrushes and the Crest Scope mouthwash, adding in the Febreze car clip at $3.25, and then using the $2.30 digital. So then if you did the deal like this, this would total you $25.95. But again, after your 5 off of 25 comes off, your 5 off of 20 gain, and all the other coupons, we end up paying just $9.65. And then remember, again, that Gain scented Febreze car clip is not attaching to the 5 off of 20 gain. So just keep that in mind. But a great way to maximize your savings for just $9.65. Gain. So $15.95, use the $3 digital. $5.50, use the $1 digital. $4, use the $2 digital. This totals you $25.45. Then after all of our coupons come off, so the 5 off of 25, the 5 off of 20 gain, this ends up being just $9.45, y'all. You could even do it like this, taking away the Unstoppable Touch Spray, but adding in the Gain Flings at $4.50 and using the $1 digital. And then this will end up totaling you $25.95. And then after all of your coupons come off, you will end up paying just $10.95. So you would just pay $10.95. And then again, if you didn't want the flings, maybe you want the fabric softener. You could do it like this. Or if you know you don't need fabric softener, you're running low on dryer sheets, try doing it like this. Or let's say you want to get stocked up on laundry care and you're okay with paying $1 more. So your total will end up being like $11.95. Then you may want to add in like the Tide at $5.50, use the $1 digital. Or you may want to add in this big thing of extra laundry detergent at $5.50 as well. And then we have the $1 digital. And again, if you are a pods person, you could get the Gain Flings or like the Tide Pods if you prefer. So if you wanted to do it like this. So again, always cater the deals to your need. Now here's a great deal to do. Pick up the Tide liquid or pods at $9.95, use the $2 digital. Pick up the Downy at $5, use the $1 digital, or the $1.50 digital if you have it, and then your out of pocket would be 50 cents cheaper. And then pick up the big razors at $5, use the $4 digital, and then pick up the twin pack small spaces at $5.50, use that $2.30 digital. So this totals you $25.45, but then after our 5 off of 25 digital coupon comes off and all of our other coupons come off, we end up paying just $11.15 before tax, y'all. So if you did want to do the deal like this, you would roughly pay, well, let me show you how it would look, because you could end up substituting, like if you didn't want the fabric softener, maybe you want like the pine saw at $4, you could do the deal like this. So let me put it together and show you. So you could end up doing your deal like this. This deal would total you $25.45 and you would still pay $11.15. But then remember, we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1 back for the pine saw. So this would be $10.15. Now this could end up being even cheaper if maybe you wanted the unstoppable Febreze spray instead of the pine saw. You could pick that up at $4 as well. But remember, we have a $2 digital, so then your out of pocket ends up being $9.15 if you switched it around. I feel like if I move it, the razors are going to move. Oh, it stayed. So yeah, you could do it like this, and then your out of pocket would be like $9.15. So great ways to switch your deals around based off of what you need. Now this is a great time to get stocked up on game products, especially if you still have like those digital coupons for like $2.50 off of some of the game products at $7.50. You may want to do your game deal like this. Pick up the big thing of game liquid at $15.95, use the $3 digital. Pick up the game fabric softener at $7.50, use that $2.50 digital. But remember, maybe you have the $2.50 digital for the dryer sheets or the firework beads, so you may want to factor that in instead at $7.50. Your total would still come out to be the same because they're all priced at $7.50, and we have those $2.50 digitals. And then you want to add in something for $2. So of course I'm going to add in the items given overage, so I added in 2 of the Orbeez at $1 and use that 3 off of 2 digital. So this is at least $23.45 worth of game products. So we'll be able to use that 5 off of 20 game digital. So again, I added in the $2 Orbeez, and then that brings me to $25.45. So after that 5 off of 25 comes off, and then my 5 off of 20 game digital comes off, and all those other digital coupons come off, y'all, at the register, I should pay just $6.95 before tax. Now here's a cheaper way that you could do the deal. It would be like $3 higher, so you end up paying like $9.95. But if your store didn't have like this toothbrushes at $1 each, you could just add in anything for $2 or two $1 items. So you could add in like the game dryer sheets if you wanted to keep it all game related at $2. And again, this would still total you $25.45, but your out of pocket would be about $3 higher. And then you end up paying $9.95, which still isn't bad considering, again, the big thing of game is $15.95 by itself. So definitely a great all digital deal. Now this could be an amazing all digital game deal you do if your store does have the Febreze small spaces, like the game scented ones, the twin pack. Because for the sake of the video, I'm just going to factor that in, but you want to make sure you get the game scented ones. But you want to grab the game liquid at $5.50, use the $1 digital. Grab the game blast at $4.75, no coupons for that. So you could just add in something for like a game product. You could add like $4 items, or maybe you want some dryer sheets because we don't have a coupon for that. But you could keep it like this, and then pick up the game flings at $4.50. Or remember, you can get the dryer sheets, the firework beads, other game products at $4.50. You can get the powdered detergent at $4.50. So always cater it to your need. And then again, we have the $1 digital, and then pick up the Febreze game scented small space, the twin pack at $5.50. Use that $2.30 digital. So this is $20.25 worth of game products, so we would be able to use our 5 off of 20 game. But remember, we're going to maximize our savings. So let me show you how you could make this a 5 off of 25 deal so you can maximize your savings even more. So you could add in the big razor at $5, use the $4 digital, and then this would total you $25.25. And then after all of our coupons come off, our 5 off of 25 and then our 5 off of 20 game, this would be $6.95. And again, we don't have a coupon for the game blast, so you could just get other game products that at least total you $4.75. or you really could get something at $4.50. So if your store didn't have this, you may want to just pick up another game product at $4.50, and then this would be exactly $20 worth of game products. So you could do it like this if you preferred. And again, this will still be $6.95. Now, if your store doesn't have the razors and you don't mind having a little bit of an out-of-pocket, then you may want to add in like the Excedrin or things like the Downy at $5. So some great substitutes if your store is out of this $5 razor. It does have a high value coupon, so you could add in like maybe the Unstoppable spray at $4, and then you would need to add in something like $4, and then this would be at least $3 in savings, but your out-of-pocket would be about $2 higher. So like I always say, cater it to your need. If you didn't want the Downy or like the big razors, you may want to add in like the Angel Soft to get you to $25. So again, always cater the deals to your need. Now here's a great all digital deal if you maybe need to get stocked up on laundry care. You could pick up the bigger Tide liquid at $9.95, or the pods, use the $2 digital. Pick up the Gain liquid at $5.50, use the $1 digital. Pick up the Gain flings at $4.50, use the $1 digital, and then pick up the Tide pods at $5.50, use the $1 digital. But remember, you can get the Tide liquid if you preferred, or you can get any of the other Gain products at $4.50. But this would total you $25.45, and then after our 5 off of 25 comes off, along with all of our other coupons, we end up paying just $14.45. So again, if you know you need to get stocked up, definitely a great alternative. Now if you did want to pay like $1 more, you could like take away one of the $4.50 items and add in like, no, you could take away the Tide pods at $5.50, and then you could add in the extra at $5.50 because we have a $1 digital. So again, always cater it to your need, or maybe you prefer like the Downy at $5. You could do it like that, and then your out-of-pocket would be like 50 cents cheaper or $1 cheaper if you're using the $1.50 digital. So always cater it to your need. Remember, the goal is to get to at least $25, so you can get an additional $5 off. So I like to take that time to add in things I need. So if you know you need pine sauce, start there. Add in your great filler items. If you're still not at 25, then add in other great filler items to help you get there. So some great all digital deals. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for my 5 off of 25 scenario video. I decided to actually record it in the store today. Normally I'll just take pictures and record it at home, but yes, y'all, now the hard part, putting all the stuff back. So this is definitely some behind the scenes that you don't see. So yeah, I definitely hope you all found this video helpful. Again, if you are new to couponing and you just need that extra boost on how to really maximize your savings so that way you don't struggle when you're couponing, definitely check out my crash course. Again, limited time only for $19.99, and then in addition, for you purchasing it, you will get exclusive access to my private Facebook couponing community, and you'll also get my beginner friendly cheat sheet guide added on to that as well. So a great opportunity to maximize your savings so that way you're not constantly paying high out of pockets. Take that course, real quick course, you'll be able to maximize your savings. So let's go ahead and put this up, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.